This has always been one of my very favorites. This is an Eagle 256 RKS Superlight model here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, 6 to 100 pounds. Don't let the name confuse you. It is not an ultralight. This is quite literally just a laminated J-Flight, which is the #1 selling series of RVs out there in existence. This is just kind of the juiced up, jazzed up version of it, basically. This trailer still exists today. They just peeled the Superlight name off it and called it just Eagle. So, you know, it's a rank and file, good soldier, perfect little couples camper. And that's really kind of the thing. That's the only thing that facilitated the trading in of this camper. Previous owners had a good time, started getting kids and grandkids coming with them, and the family kept growing. And they said, hey, let's swap it out for a White Hawk bunkhouse, which is another Jayco. It's basically the ultralight version of this camper, except with bunks. And that's what they're camping in today. So they were very happy with their you know, what I want to say, service of their Jayco, and they just stuck within the family and swapped around floor plans to something that was a little more conducive to their needs. So power awning, power tongue jack, you saw that pass-through storage there. Both entry doors have that easy triple step, which is nice too. If you're travelers, that front bedroom door there is very nice because it makes just for the easiest access to the bathroom going down the road. So this is fully vacuum laminated, front rear walls, everything all laminated to keep the structure intact, and higher insulation levels on this trailer as compared to a common ultralight. That is kind of the difference between, like, you look at this and you say, well, what's the difference? This looks like a lightweight. What makes it not lightweight? And the biggest thing is just insulation. It's just thicker, more of it, heavier. But other than that, that's really the only key difference between lightweights and non-lightweights nowadays. You see the ladder on the back. That gives you full access to the truly fully walkable Jayco roof system. Their Magnum Truss roof system is the single strongest roof in the travel trailer business. You know, some people are going to say it's overkill because some people say you don't need to have that much weight up there. But the thing that I remember is this is a twisting shoebox going down the road, guys. These things are under immense stress during towing. And that roof is actually the point that kind of holds it all square. Like, you know, if you you take the one side off of a box, suddenly the box can twist. But if you put all 6 sides together, it can't. It's that sort of concept. Now, I don't know what these folks did to keep this thing in shape. It had to have been stored indoors because, I mean, the skin looks brand new. The decals, everything. There's no sun fading, weather checking, or anything. The tires still look virtually brand new. They just did a monstrously strong job taking care of this camper right here. Bigger entry handle is always nice for coming in and out. You know, this was put together when things like power awnings and tongue jacks weren't super common in travel trailers. So it's RVs like this that really helped shape and direct the way that they're built currently. You know, this is not even that old, but it had that kind of level of impact and influence. So I remember when I first started doing this, I looked around and said, okay, right now, you know, if it's just me and the wife, what is my idea of a perfect camper? And I started writing down the qualities I wanted on paper. And then the next day, this trailer came in stock. And I went, holy cow, this is perfect. This is just a perfect couples camper. Here's what makes this one so unique. Here's another area where this is different from a lot of lightweights. Lightweights often have small, shallow slides over here. This is a full super slide, guys. The entire closet, the hide-a-bed, the refrigerator, it's all in this slide out. That means that we have the biggest walk-through space here of any little 25-foot rear kitchen I've ever seen. I've seen rear kitchens out there from Bullet, from Coachman, from everybody else. You know, Winnebago's doing them now, and they're doing them well. Every one of them's good, don't get me wrong. But this one is physically bigger. The ceiling is taller. It's an 81-inch ceiling instead of a 78. That means more cabinet space. That means more shower headroom for a big goofball like me. It also means, like I said, far more just big walking space and storage space in the slide out that we'll see in a minute. This has the Eagle Dream Dinette, which is something that you don't see as often today, but it is still out there. They use a little different system here. Long story short, there's a little mechanism you release. When you want to put it into a sleeper, all you do is push down on it. You pull your cushions over. It's not down exactly all the way, by the way, just in case you're curious. But that's all there is to it. Then when you're ready to put it back up into a user-friendly function mode, there you go. It's on a strut system, little gas strut system, so it's easy to work. I've only got one hand doing this. It's not complicated. Cross breeze windows here to give you some nice airflow, and we do have central air and heat. This is an excellent spring, summer, fall extended season camper, enclosed, insulated underbelly and everything. All original electronics still present and accounted for, which is awesome. We've got some decent storage above the dinette, but a lot of it's because this is taller, you know. I remember the days. 22-inch TV was the upgrade, and holy cow, that was just unheard of. And now these things come like almost standard with 40s. It's just hilarious how things have changed. You know, residential light fixture above the dinette, that was a big deal back in 2011 and 12. It's kind of funny how people just, now it's neat. It's neat that it's there, but people don't go out of their way for it anymore like they used to. It's just funny watching how things have changed. All-in-one AM/FM CD DVD system that powers your inside and outside speakers. That's your TV antenna crank, by the way. That's one of the main questions I get all the time. What is that funny little crank up thing? Now, best part about rear kitchens is you tend to get more countertop and more storage space than most other things their size. And that floor-to-ceiling 81-inch tall pantry is no exception. Because the RV is 81 tall instead of 78, they were able to put a shelf in there to double your cabinet space. And that allowed them to leave this wide open for prep space and pick up an extra window, which is a really good thing. Purpose-built segmented drawer over here, so you literally have a fork, spoons, knives drawer, and even little wraparound cupboard space right there. Every little ounce they could, like they even put a drawer below the refrigerator, which not every brand will do, which is a nice thing. And again, because the refrigerator is in the slide out off the floor plan, that's what gives us just this nice big open walking space. That is a full-on hide bed, and I know it's got to be in good working order because, like I said, they had to swap this out for a bunkhouse because they were sleeping so many people in it. The big closet here. This thing it's 3 foot deep because this is a 36-inch true super slide. And look at this thing. Just you got hanging storage above. It's so deep they have hanging storage and shelving units in the back with you know, segregated lower storage here. So you got, you know, linens, clothing, anything, everything here. Moving up to the front bedroom, pretty common, pretty standard up here. Though remember, you do have that second entry door to let you get in and out. Both sides of the bed do have these you know, nice stands here. And by the way, there are power outlets hidden under the stands so that you you can still run your CPAP machines and everything up there. Previous owners wanted just a little bit more storage, so they put a little shelf unit. Holy crap! Just I don't know how I missed this before. The original you know, brochure. I remember when we probably handed that to the folks. Holy cow! Couple extra shelves look like they rattled down during transit. They go in here, by the way. Bathroom. Remember, this is taller trailer, so we do have taller ceiling. This is tall guy friendly. Now, there's one major defect in this camper. This guy. Not sure I'm exactly always wired right, but hey, here we are. The ceiling fan, that's the word I'm looking for. Getting tired apparently at the end of the day, having trouble keeping it together. The ceiling fan's a full-size max air vent fan instead of the small little plastic fans, and they actually have a pretty good-sized medicine cabinet in here as opposed to the little ones. You got a ground fault protected outlet there for your blow dryers and all that good stuff, and a foot flush stool so you don't need to have your face hanging over your business, which is probably not what you think is a fun idea for a Saturday. I know it's not what I think is a fun idea for a Saturday. And just little things I look for. Like, it's cool that this wall is made for a flat screen, but it always cringe when I hear someone say, well, we put a TV in the bedroom, but we're going to take it out, because that means there's going to be holes in the wall, but there's none of that here. So this is really just as solid as it could be for a used camper. It is in excellent, excellent shape. Good working order, no leaks detected. I don't pick up any pets or anything like that. They just needed more people space. That's it. That's the only reason it's even here. Otherwise, they'd still have it because they were very happy with it. 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy camping, everyone.